I have a maths problem for you today. It is a World of Tanks math problem. And the problem is, what is the probability of 7 victories in 29 battles with a player with 54% current win rate, combined with 11 defeats in a row before a 5th victory that gave 5 out of 5 wins for completing the extra daily mission. So this is a second probability that must be fulfilled. That we're at 4 out of 5 wins. We need to get the 5th win to complete the extra daily mission. And we have 11 defeats in a row before the 12th battle that finally gave a win to complete that mission. So that meant 2 hours extra playing time for wargaming. The problem is here. Something happened to me, could have happened to anyone. I think during these Time 5 XP events like the one we have today, on the occasion of the Bovington Tank Festival, presumably new people join or older people come back because of the Times 5 XP. But I have a suspicion it's not just these less experienced people. I have a feeling there also is more intensive game rigging, and I'll show you an example at the end. I have got this type of game rigging before, but I noticed it in at least one of those battles that I was trying to do today. So my win rate, as you can see from this list on the right, there are 30 battles here, 8 wins. But I got to finish the mission on the 29th battle, and I only had 7 wins at that point. So 8 wins out of 30 is 26% win rate. That's very unusual. It almost never happens except in this Times 5 XP bonus weekends. It was the same yesterday, about 25% win rate. And 7 out of 29 is 24% win rate. That's very unusual, and I'm sure others have experienced it. I rarely get on these days, this 5 XP bonus days, I never get win rates above 40%, almost never. It's like if it's about 35%. I'll show you that example of game rigging at the end. So in the meantime, let's just go back to the problem. So 54% win rate, you can see it on the left. Yeah, that's my current win rate, mostly playing SPGs. The probability of 7 heads in 29 coin flips is right at the bottom. You can see this P is about 0.00368. That's less than 1% chance of getting this kind of result. Suspiciously low for this day, but that was not the only thing that happened on this particular day. It was also that we got 11 heads in a row with a coin that gives 54% of the time tails. So the probability of that is 0.0000699, so 0.00007. That's very, very, very low. And the probability of both things happening on the same day is the product of the two, as shown here. Okay, and the product of the two, the result is 2.57 times 10 to the power of minus 7. That's 0.7 zeros before the number, no, 6 zeros before the number, and that equates to 1 chance in 2.5 million, literally less than a chance in a million. It's 1 chance in 2.5 million of getting that result. So if you played World of Tanks for 2.5 million days, you get this result by chance. If you throw a coin 2.5 million times, you may get such a result. So I'll show you now the game rigging that's going on about. And to have such low win rates, I'm fairly sure game rigging is just rife on these days, and it is especially frustrating to play on days such as these. So Here I'm playing the concept 1B. Bottom tier. Bounced. Very frustrating. Goes 56 damage, assist there. A very frustrating battle. Bottom tier. The team was folding. While we're watching this, you may notice there's a player in the ESC even 90, our light tank, is parked on the red line just in the southeast corner. He has been there ever since the battle started. So as soon as the battle started, he went there and stayed there and did nothing. He didn't move at all. And so now I'm trying to, get some shots of the enemy team. I don't have shots because nobody is spotting. The other light tank, the T21, what is it? The other T71, it's at the far corner where he cannot help really. I don't know why he went there. It's on the other corner from where the enemy team is, so he also is not spotting. I really don't know what is going on. And he's going to that place. Why is he there? He's not doing anything there. So neither of our light tanks is doing anything. Now, I don't have a very good... usually I have binocs or optics. Here it was killed. So here it was killed. Usually I have binocs or optics, but on this tank I don't have any because I wanted to get the track, some kind of track help, so I don't get tracked. So I dropped optics. And so I'm speeding it up now. You can see the light tanks are moving as far away from our base as possible. One of them got killed while our base was being capped. The ELC, even though it was parked in the southeast corner, has moved in the northwest corner of the map, and he parks himself there for about half a minute. Does nothing. While our base is being capped, and now it's basically over. I don't know why he's gone there. Now, maybe he's trying to kill the enemy SPG, but he's not doing it very well. I checked his win rate. He had a win rate of 38%. And I've seen this kind of behavior from light tanks in the past. And I've reported a player who was playing like that, just parked as far away as possible at the beginning of the battle. And they stayed AFK all battle. I was told some players just go AFK. That was the reply from the support from Wargaming. Thank you for watching.